aesthetics arise when I arrive in this crack, bag, back, slap in disguise. Fat sack of knives in the passenger side, bitch. Reach
So
for
today
the
we're
door,
gonna
get your
record
axe.
I'm recording a Gimp tutorial, a easy signature tutorial. I've been requested by a lot of friends. Man, how you get so good and so fast? This is a way you can get good by making your own style, your own way, really fast. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna make a signature without fractals or C4Ds or anything. I'm never gonna use. I have the basic brushes. I don't have any new brushes. I'm not gonna use any. I didn't download any text. This is the regular text that they give. Everything is already in GIMP except for the render I'm going to use. So you're going to open up a 400 by 150 image and open this layers. I will provide this render in the description below, along with the finishing, what it looks like when it's finished, the finishing piece. This render Spider-Man. I believe it's Iron Spider-Man and Scarlet Spider-Man. One of them I do not know. But yeah, we're gonna open it as layers. Once we finish opening it up, alright, and duplicate it 3 times, so that there are 4 of them. Hide by clicking the eye, the bottom 3, and resize the top render. We're gonna make it small. And you can follow mine, or you can make yours bigger. I'm scaling it so that the width is 359 and the height is 300. Actually looks a little, yeah, 360 and 300. Scale that. Move it to the middle. Next, you're going to sharpen it. Go to filters and enhance sharpen. And whenever you want to sharpen a stock or render that you resize, always sharpen it. You don't have to sharpen it by, I usually sharpen it by 50 because most of the time I make mine like really small. So yeah, resize it and then sharpen it. I'm going to sharpen this one by 50. You guys should do the same since you're doing what I'm doing. Okay, so hide that, unhide the bottom 3 layers and move them around so that they cover the entire background. There should be no white or black or whatever your default background looks like. So cover all that up and then merge them down by right clicking, merge down, right click, merge down. Gonna use the smudge tool right here. You're gonna use the calligraphic brush, which is like a slanted bar. You're gonna make the scale. Well, this scale is 3.33, but you can make it 3.0 or 3.00. Leave the rate at 50, and you're going to go with the flow of the brush. The brush is moving. The brush is slanted, so I'm going to go in a slanted manner. Do not just go anything like this because it will look dumb. Go with the flow of the brush. Slanted, slanted, slanted. Okay, so got that. Now just wipe it like a windshield wiper. Just wipe down, like you're cleaning a window with a squeegee, or whatever you call it. Down. All right, now unhide the wait, what's this in the corner over here? Yeah, get rid of that. Unhide the render. We're going to right click, layer to image size, go to your erase tool, select the circle fuzzy brush. I call it the soft brush. Scale at 4.0. This is 3.90 but 4.0. And erase the tentacles and the logo. That part tentacle right there. Okay, now we're gonna go to layer, new from visible, go back to your smudge tool, leave the, you can leave the scale at what it was before. This time you're just going to use the soft brush, the circle fuzzy, and just blend in his arm with the rest of the background. And do some of this too. Actually, no, I didn't mean to do all that. Blend in that. Okay, so it's blended in. Sorry for my lack of talking. I'm trying to do this at the same time and watch Family Guy. And so next you will, what is next? Make a new layer, a gradient. Make your gradient foreground to background HVC, and set it. You can automatically set the black and white by clicking that little button right there. But set the foreground color to white, the shape to bilinear, and start in the middle of his chest and drag over, left or right, doesn't matter. Well, let me see. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Drag left, right, sorry. Drag right, about 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches. So that the beam comes down, it'll be on him. And you change this to soft light and lower the opacity down to 60. So now he has like a light shining down on him. Then you go to layer, new from visible. No, sorry. Just make a new layer. Switch your foreground color. No, I remember. Go to your paint. Go to your paintbrush. You're still using the fuzzy brush. Make the scale 10, the foreground color white. So when your paint is gonna be like a white ball, and go above the undo that. Go above the signature. Don't put it like right in the middle right here. Go above it, over right around there, so it creates a light source. Then you go make another layer. Switch your foreground to black. Switch the gradient to the foreground to transparent, and switch the shape to radial. And proceed in dragging across to darken the edges, so it creates depth and light, so that it creates more focus. So it creates more focus like this. I'll do one more. Yeah, so it creates focus like this. Then you're gonna go to layer, new from visible. Go to your burn/dodge tool right next to the smudge tool. It looks like a black eye drop. I don't know why. You're still using the fuzzy brush, yes. It will be your favorite friend once you get into Gimp. Select dodge. It says type right here, select dodge. Dodge makes it brighter, and burn makes it darker. So we're gonna dodge his chest and face, and burn his part of his back, his arm, everything that's like not highlighted in the lat. And you might as well do that for most of the signature. See, darken that over here. And to show you the difference, this is what it looks like. Once again, light source, beaming down on him. This is what you want. Okay, so next you layer, new from visible. Go back to your gradient. I swear every time I do this I feel like I'm missing a step, but I'm not. So your gradient, you're going to switch to incandescent. Doesn't really matter the shape because you're not using that anymore. I just changed it back to linear. You go to colors, map, gradient map, and it'll change. Now this one you can have fun. But change. Make sure the opacity is down to 30 or 40. I'm going to use 40. This way you have fun with the modes. You can change to anything that fits you. I think for this one you're going to do with me, you don't use subtract. Yeah, don't use subtract. Actually looks good. Don't use subtract or divide. That is a no-no. Or a grain extract. Yeah, don't use them. Which one should I use today? I think I want to use. I'm gonna use saturation to make it redder. And then basically the signature is done. Now we just need to add text. So what you do is make another layer, new from visible. Select your color picker tool. Select the turkey paster. For the foreground, select what color you want on here. I'm gonna pick the reddish burgundy color, and then the gold color for the text. So go to your text. My default text for my name Jayubi is rage. It's like a cursive type text. So Jayubi. Jayubi's. The size of this is gonna be 25. Make any text you guys want. Yeah, that's good. Switch the foreground to the gold. GFX. But I'm changing this one. You don't have to, but do not always use the same text, because when you switch up text, it gives it more flair. Cause see, I'm gonna lower the size to about 20. Cause see, if I just kept using grades, the whole thing would have been cursive and it would not have looked good. So Jayubi's, GFX, and tutorial. I don't know if I spelled that right. I'm not really the best speller. So tutorial. Move that over here. Also, when you place them, do not place them on the render or on the main focus of it. You always want to place it around it. Don't place it far off, so like it wouldn't. Yeah, place it close to it, so it's like a center point. Like all over here is the center point. Now, you're done. Now, see right here, you can't really see Jayubi. You can fix that by this is only if the color you selected for that text is like too dark or it blends in too much. You can't really see it. You go to alpha. You go to right click alpha selection, so it'll like highlight it. Select grow by 2 pixels. Make a new layer. Select the solid circle brush. Go to paintbrush. Use the gold. Yeah, use the gold. Color it in. Select none. Move it down behind the text, and go to filters, blur, Gaussian blur, and blur it by 2. I'm blurring this one by 2, and then duplicate that text so it stands out. Yeah, and then you're gonna make a new layer on top. Your bucket fill, foreground color to a grayish. I'm gonna use this one. This is like a dark grayer. Fill that in. Set the opacity to 30. I'm gonna put this one on screen, above the screen, and you're done. Yep, that actually looks good. Let me see that. Oh, let me set this down to about 80 or 90 actually. Okay, yeah. So you're done, and you're gonna save it. Save as. Now, if you want to save it and go back and edit it, a lot of people don't know how to do this, and they get really mad because they finish their work and they want to go back and change something, but they can't. They got to start all over. You can just type in any name. I'm gonna type in Tut for short for tutorial, and then save, and then automatically save as X was XCF. That's like the PCD of Photoshop, unless you go back in and edit it. So once I close this, I'll be able to pull it back up. But saving regularly, you save always signatures as PNG, avatars are JPG, and GIFs are like animations. We'll get into those two we'll get to those two in another tutorial. Today you just save it as PNG to keep the quality. Save. Well, I don't need to tell you guys how to save. You guys know how to save. Save all that, and you're done. And you're ready to put it up, upload it, and show off to your friends. This is Juby signing out. See you guys next time.